Hey, what's up everybody? So, I figured while I was shaving my head, I would talk to you guys about some of the thoughts I had and some of my experience so far working with Scalp Logic, my limited experience. So, I told you guys I was going to be documenting this, so I figured I'd do it all the way. I got the horrible camera on, and I got this noisy, stupid fan in this place that I'm in. So please forgive that, guys. I have to shave my head because within the next couple of days, I'm going to be going over to Scalp Logic. And I need to have my hair shaved down. So what Nicole told me to do was shave down my hair today, and then in a couple days shave it down again, getting ready, being prepared for seeing them. So that's what I'm going to do. My experience so far has been really, really good. Nicole's been very, very on point, giving me information on how to take care of my hair, how to take care of my scalp, what I need to do in terms of all this stuff. Because there is some prep work, and that's good. I'm really happy about that because it's not like I'm showing up and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. She's been really, really receptive, and I'm very happy to see that. So I'm going to go ahead and just shave this down as low as possible. I'm a little scared, guys, because I've never voluntarily, actually I've never in my life ever shaved my head fully. Never. Brittany's going to hate this, but it's only temporary because, as I mentioned, I intend on only having them do the procedure behind the hairline. Now, I don't know how old you guys think I am. I'm 36 years old. I got told the other night, and many other nights, right, where I'm hanging out with people and stuff like that, when people ask me my age, I say, well, what do you think? They always say that I'm in my 20s. Maybe on camera I don't look like that, but in person, if you got multiple people tell me I'm in my 20s, I really don't think the hairline is affecting how old I look that much. So I'm very happy to probably keep it way back behind the hairline, just to kind of fill it in and make it look good, make it look thicker if possible. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to be traveling from Mexico back to the United States, over to Texas where they're at. And, oh man, I do not really like the way I look bald, let me tell you like that. But, I'm going to be traveling back to the States, back to Texas, meeting up with them, getting this procedure done. Maybe I'll hang out in Texas, not really sure yet. And then come back to Mexico. And then, because you have to wait between the procedures, I'll be probably coming back like in another 2 weeks or something like that. So the travel is pretty, extensive, especially for my case, considering I'm in another country. It's going to cost money, but hey, they're doing this out of the kindness of their heart. So, like, can I really complain? Probably not. And I'm very excited to document this whole thing for you guys, because I know a lot of people have heard about this company and want to see some results from this company. And I am more than happy to document for you guys so you guys can make informed decisions. Like I said, so far, Nicole has been extremely, like seriously on point. She's thought of everything that I can think of and answered all my questions. She responds to me on her days off. Like, she's been amazing. Thank you, Nicole. Shout out to Nicole. Seriously. That's the type of person I like to work with. People who are going to be responsive. People are going to, who care about me. And she's like, went out of her way to show me that she cares. So, I feel good about it. Extremely low. This is 2 millimeters right now. This is 2 millimeters. I was thinking, because like I said, I want to get it done behind the hairline. But I was trying to figure out, would it look good if it was, on my head with the hairline kind of brought up and just kept low? Would it look good? I'm trying to figure that out. And that's why I think, in the beginning at least, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of have them do it behind the hairline. But if I like the way it looks, maybe I'll tell them to push it forward, and then I'll have to say goodbye to my hair forever. So it's a huge, like I said, I'm not in many people's circumstances. You guys, if you're thinking of this procedure, you guys might not be in my circumstance where you actually have a lot of hair. So pushing my hairline forward would be like saying goodbye to my hair forever. So I don't really know if I want to do that, but I'm contemplating it, but I'm not rushing. Nicole said it was cool. I could take my time and just think about it. No rush, and if I want to push it forward later, I could go ahead and push it later. So I got the 2mm shave down right now. Time to take out the close razor and get a close shave. Just make sure I hit all the spots. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous, but very excited. I'm glad that Brittany's been very supportive of it. And honestly, if it was just up to me, I probably would just say goodbye to my hair forever. Because it's less maintenance, you know? Every day you just shave your head and you're done, you know? You just make sure that your head's shaved. And you have your haircut. You have a permanent haircut. But because Brittany likes my hair, I'm also more than happy to not, you know, do that. Because I want her to be happy too. This is about her too, you know? Oh man, this is crazy, huh? I never. You know what's amazing? What's amazing is I'm shaving my head down, and I see the shadow. I see the outline. I see what Joe and Nicole do on an everyday basis. What's amazing is I haven't had this procedure done yet, but looking at the videos that they've posted, it looks like what I have right now. Except in theory, it'll be a lot darker when they're done. Which is pretty amazing that they can actually get it to look like real hair. Like, their photos look like this, which is incredible. A lot of other people's photos don't look like this. And that's why I'm really excited to work with them. Because, I mean, if you want natural, they're one of the most natural ones I've seen yet. I like how they're trying to educate the industry also. That's a big deal. It's crazy, man. Like, I've been watching video after video after video of other companies too. Just because, you know, when you're like getting prepared for something, you want to think of all the questions, you want to be educated. And YouTube is a great area for that. I've been watching some of the most prominent videos when it comes to SMP, because now there's a lot online. And the crazy part is when people show their healed results, what's wild is they're happy, right? They're super happy because they're leaving with something on their head. It's like instant gratification. It's like, I'm bald, and then all of a sudden, oh, now I have something on my head, I'm super happy. But when you look at the healed results, they look like they have ink on their heads. And that's what blows my mind. The fact that people are like happy with mediocre results. Now, I don't know how Joe and Nicole's is going to come out on me. I really hope it's not going to be mediocre. From what I've seen, it's far from mediocre. I'm taking a risk, right? And I'm doing this partly for you guys, you know what I mean? So you guys can benefit from my experience. But from what I've seen, you've got people walking out of that chair like, whoa, this is amazing. And they look unnatural. They don't look real. So I am really, really excited to see some real results. And like I said, I'm shaving my head down. Wow. I'm shaving my head down. And I can see visually that it looks like what their results, Scalp Logic's results are, which is really, really encouraging right now. It's funny because I got tan all over my face and my head is just so white. I guess that's good though, because a lot of you guys might not realize it. The sun destroys your skin. So not having a tan and not having my skin on my head destroyed is a good thing. Alright, so I got the cue ball thing going on. You guys might notice, I mean, maybe you guys shave your head often, maybe you don't. I don't know. If you're bald, you know what you're doing, I'm sure. But in case you're going through this and you're not bald like me, you want to taper down slowly. So I used a huge razor at first, then I'm using a little razor. You got to do it in sections, like slowly take it down, because you don't want the razor to start ripping out huge clumps of your hair. you want as much hair on your head. If you're going through something like what I'm going through, you want as much hair on your head as possible so you can maintain your look, right? So very, very important to slowly do it in layers. Just like with the process of getting this done. It has to be done in sections, done in layers, done in different sessions. And now I have the closest shave that you can ever get with an electronic razor right here. And I'm pretty excited, A little scared, but here we go. This actually feels pretty cool. Woo! And you also want to make sure that you're going real easy as possible. Like, don't abuse the skin on your head like you would abuse the skin on your arm or something. The skin on your head is usually very delicate, and you don't want to cause it to become agitated. This procedure is going to be invasive, right? So you don't want to agitate the skin. You want to stay, not dry, nice and healed well before you go into the procedure. So take it easy. Don't go crazy on your skin. Honestly, I would probably think about getting into this type of work in Mexico, like doing it myself, because I've always found it fascinating, this type of stuff. But Mexican people, in case you guys don't know, they all have their hair. Like, they have their hair up until like their 80s, and like they have their hair their whole lives, which is amazing. It shows you what genetics really does. This is wild. This is wild. This feels so weird. If you guys have hair and you've never shaved your head fully, ever, I recommend you trying it. It's a really strange feeling. This is quite the experience right now. Alright, gonna do the feel test. Oh wow, yeah, I got a couple more spots. This is really an experience. This is amazing. Just this in itself is an experience. Feels like a baby. I'm nervous, guys. Alright, so I'm done. You can probably see every single vein on the top of my skull. This is quite the experience. It feels very weird, and you don't know just how sensitive the skin on your head is until you actually shave your head and feel it. I could be wrong, but it feels like my skin is probably in pretty good condition. But we'll find out. We'll find out when Nicole sees it and Joe see it. Really looking forward to doing this. Very excited. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. You guys will be seeing parts of the procedure. We'll talk to Joe and Nicole. It should be pretty interesting. Catch you guys at the next video.